my crafty friends. Have you ever wanted a designer handbag, but it wasn't quite in the budget? This may not be Chanel, but it is cardstock. Come craft along with me and let's learn how to make it together. How cute is this gift bag? I was thinking about Mother's Day. It could be any occasion, maybe a hostess gift. It will hold 6 to 8 cards with envelopes, and I just made it look like Chanel, but you could put the recipient's little initials on it, whatever you think. I added a gift tag. So cute. So you are going to need some designer series paper, and I used the cute as can be paper. On the back are the bumblebees. Then I used the Be My Valentine Stamp set, and guess what? It's May. It is not February, and it is not Valentine's. But I want to show you how versatile this set is and how you can use it all year long. So we are going to use the sentiment, love you, because I'm making mine for mom. Bumblebees, because who doesn't want a bumblebee? They're stinking cute. Step 1, get your 12 by 12 designer series paper. I'm using the cute as can be. Now, if you have a one-way design like I do, put your one-way design so it's facing either towards you, towards the top, just in this direction. Then what I want you to do is cut 1 inch from your 12 by 12 paper. Save this, we're gonna use it. So now you've got what? 11 by 12. Flip it over so your 12 inches is facing the top. So now your hearts are sideways, all right? So the 12 inches is towards the top of your trimmer, and we're gonna score, let me move my cutting blade out of the way. We're gonna score at 4.5, and then you're gonna flip it over to the opposite side and score it again at another 4.5. Then we're going back to the 11 inches, let me line it up for you, at the top, and we're gonna score it at 2.5, and then flip it over on the opposite side and score it at 2.5. So now what I want you to do is fold all your score lines. And what I'm gonna do, because you want some crisp lines, so if you have a bone folder, come in and do this. If not, you may need to order one. You could also use the handles of your scissors if you're desperate. All right, so we burnished all our little score lines. So now what we wanna do is I want you to cut the tabs up to this line. So I think that's the 2.5. All right, so now we're ready for the next step. Some assembly required. So I'm going to get my Silicone Craft Sheet, and on your tabs on the right side, on the side you want facing out, we are gonna use our stamp and seal. So then what I want you to do is you're gonna fold, let me do it on the inside out, fold your tab up. I like to put mine down so all my edges are lined up, and what I'm doing is using the table as my little guide. Table as the guide. So let me look. All right, so this side, this piece on the inside, I'm gonna add a little more tape just on the edgy. Now what we wanna do is some assembly required. So we're gonna come in and just fold our edges up until it all meets. Now you've got your perfectly formed box. Now, wouldn't this make a great Mother's Day gift? What would you put in your bag? I'm gonna put handmade cards, but you tell me below what you would put in your bag. If you want the supplies, these exact items to make your little gift box, what I want you to do is go to my online store, and I'll put the link below. Now we've got, looky there, the 1 inch strip. We're gonna cut it in half. So line her up. So now you have 2 1/2-inch pieces. Then if you're on my mailing list, you already know your measurements. So you have got 3/4 inch by 11 inch of your solid cardstock. So right now what we're gonna make is the handle to our little gift bags. Let me get my glue. For this, I liked glue. Why? I wanted the glue instead of the tape runner. It's beyond me, but you do you, boo, and you just decide which adhesive you want. We're making the handles now, so just put some adhesive along the designer series paper, not your thumb. Too funny. and bring it to the edge. And you're gonna have a little hangover, but that's okay. We're just gonna lob that right off, give it a little haircut. So that is one of your straps. So just repeat and do the same thing on the other side. So those are our straps. Now a little secret to success. I'm gonna have you come in with your bone folder again and just kind of curl it just a little, because all our purse straps. So this is step 2, is making the straps, and we're gonna assemble the straps now. So let me get my tear and tape, and this is what I recommend. This is strong enough to hold things, but it's also weak enough that you literally can tear it with your fingers. I'm gonna put 2 strips, you guys. 2 little baby strips on all 4 edges. So just come in with your take-a-pick, burnish it down, and then pick it right off. All right, are you ready? We're just gonna pick up the little cellophane that hides our sticky from our tear and tape. This is nice and strong, which is why I wanted it, because I want the handles to be really nice and strong and stay in place. Don't you just hate it when things fall apart? I'm like, what? All right, now on the edge, decide where you want it. All right, doesn't that look darling? Let's flip it over and do the other side, because we can. I'm gonna line it up just approximately the same location, and it's really coming along. How cute is that? So if you like this video or you're learning something new, I want you to subscribe so you can find me again, and then go like this, boop, and hit the like button. So cute. What I did was I got, these are called Countryside Corners, these dies, and I did the largest, if you can see that, and I cut one of the largest dies. Then I came in, you saw me use this all of April, the Forever Plaid embossing folder, and I embossed this label, the Country Corners dies. Both of these are available on my store. So we've got this nice big label. What on earth are we gonna do with it? Well, I'm gonna show you. This is little over 5 inches, so I'm gonna come at 2.5 and go a little beyond that. Let me line up my edges. Okay, and what I'm doing is I want approximately, all right, I just brutalized that. I wanted approximately the same size. So what the hecky just happened? My math is totally off. So I'm gonna lob off another 1/4. When you make a mistake, think of a solution. Don't start over. Keep going, keep going. I'm telling you, it would get too discouraging if I had to start over every time I made a mistake. Y'all, I would be starting over so much. So now what I want you to do is add some adhesive, and you can use either your Stamp and Seal, your glue. And this glue, yes, the Tombow glue is on my website. And I believe it's even less expensive on my website than it is on a very famous website that delivers to your door. What? I'm gonna put that down and let that stick real good. And let me come in again with this one, a little more glue. Me and math don't love each other, but I make crafts, and this is crafty. Make sure I got you on the same little page and we're doing the right stuff. And yes, you can order, these are dies. My little letters are dies, my little CC for Chanel. Now I want to share with you how I made the label. It's the same little die set, the Countryside Corners, and I chose one of the smaller ones. Then I got my miniature mini Cut and Emboss, and you see the little mini, and I ran it right through like this. Here's your little die. It's a little smaller than the one we cut to decorate. And then what I want to do is fold it in half. So this one, okay, say a quick prayer. It's 4 inches. Let's go to 2 inches. I'm looking for the halfway mark because I want to fold it in half and make a little, like a little card. This tab's going to be a little card instead of a tab. So then just get a punch a little hole. We'll use that. And that is what we want to decorate. And here's why I'm waiting to do the C's, because these I did a little off center because my tag hung right here. And if that was centered, the tag would cover it up. All right, it's time to decorate our little gift tags. I'm gonna come in, I'm going to get, again, the little pad. Here we go. And let's just say, I'm gonna put it off to the side a little. Love you. I didn't have a love you, Mom, and I wanted to stay within one stamp set with sentiments and decorations so that you're not feeling like, well, I gotta order so much stuff just to make that. No, you don't, no, you don't. You're good. Ooh, that's gonna be so cute. And it is. How cute is that coming right along? All right, then I did want to decorate with the bumblebee. So we've got the bumblebee punch where you just come in. This is called Build a Bee. And I just want the bee's body. So I get just a scrap. I think it's Daffodil Delight, the little yellow. But you make the body and you come back in and you stamp his body, you stamp his eyes, you make some wings. The magic of TV, I already made us one. But he's so cute. So then I made a bow with matching ribbon from, yes, Petunia Pop. This is like my favorite color right now. Pool party, I use a lot. All right, I'm gonna show you a little trick. I want this to look like I tied the bow through the hole, so I'm gonna put it just under the hole, but a barely, almost overlapping it a little bit. Then I just grabbed some white twine to run through the hole to tie our tag to the handle of our Chanel bag. So there you go. All right, the tag's just so cute, and I wanted you to have a couple options and learn a couple new things. So you have this gift tag, and then you have the straight one. So I've got straight up and down, you know it's not folded. So I'm just gonna tie with the twine a little. That's kind of cute. So let me come in here with the glue, and let's put, that's hanging kind of low, so I feel like I can do my little Chanel a little more centered. So just cross your fingers, say a prayer. It's not like my math. And my little Chanel, I can eyeball it. I mean, you could put MOM for mom. You could do C, like a cardboard Chanel bag. I mean, how cute. All right, let's line her up and let's look at both our boxes. I'm gonna need some opinions. Which tag do you like best? Which gift box do you like best? Do you have a favorite? And of course now, oh, look what I forgot to do. We need to add a little bling. I feel like it just looks like the little, not buttons, what would you call those? I'm gonna call them brads for lack of a better word, that would come on a real purse and probably be holding the handles down. I just felt like this added a little something to our bag. If you want to punch out teeny tiny small circles about the size of a dime, feel free to do that instead of the little bling as well. So I have to ask you, what is your favorite craft supply that you saw me use today? Like, was it the embossing folder? Was it the Be My Valentine Stamp set? Tell me below if you had a favorite, because that would mean so much to me. Now, your cardstock Chanel gift bag will hold up to 6 or 8 A2 cards and envelopes. So I want you to know that for those of you that make cards. If not, what are you gonna put in your treat bag for mom if you're giving this for Mother's Day? Thank you for crafting along with me today. You want the measurements so you can craft along with me next week? All you gotta do is join my email list. Do you love it? It's Chanel, or is it cardstock? Thanks for watching today, you guys. Bye now.